me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you live in I am what you do. I want me to reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying into you, challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hey fam, and thank you for coming to the channel, the house, however you see it. We're going to be talking about a lot of things in this video, but we're doing a reaction video. I got the information from Trina T. So you go to her channel. She has a lot going on over there, and her stuff is pretty much accurate. Not a lot of alleged stuff. But we're going to get right on into it like we can do it, so y'all enjoy it. And I'll be making my observation throughout the video. And then after the video, you can let things soak into the brain and comment or not, or comment tomorrow, okay? It's as simple as that. And don't forget to subscribe and make sure you get that notification bell hit so you'll know when we release new topics or videos for you, okay? All right, here we go.
Speak the truth, It's not about them speaking the truth. Am I talking truth? I believe you are. Oh, wow. Well, these niggas in trouble then.
No, the reason I say that is because Orlando, hey, listen.
They in trouble, bro. I don't know.
Will Smith's best friend.
Don't say Will Smith. Listen.
No, I know that's your man, but his best friend. He can't. No, not Jazzy Jeff, but the goddamn his other best friend.
This whole Will Smith shit. You feel me? Hey man, that nigga Michael Jackson, bro. You feel me? That nigga Michael Jackson, bro. That nigga set me up, bro. On everything I love, that nigga set me up, bro. You feel me?
Their good friend who.
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did.
If you're 55 or
Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did.
Orlando Brown is back at it again with another wild video. This time he's dropping some serious accusations against none other than Will Smith and Jada. Orlando's going off, claiming that Will Smith SA'd him when he was a kid. And hold up, he's not stopping there. He's throwing Jada into the mix, saying Jada orchestrated the whole thing. It's intense, with Orlando going on about what they did to him as a kid, messed with his head, and even got into his family's business. Will Smith's back in the spotlight, and this time it's not for some feel-good movie role. No, he's facing some serious heat over accusations of alleged grooming, and guess who's calling him out? None other than former child star Orlando Brown. In some vids that resurfaced back in April 2020, Orlando dropped a major bombshell that shook the entertainment world. Orlando, who you might remember from That's So Raven and The Proud Family, straight up claimed he was groomed by none other than Hollywood big shots Will Smith and the late Michael Jackson. In that video, Orlando's waving a knife around, shouting into the camera that he's actually Will's son, and claiming Smith even assaulted his own children. It's all a bit chaotic, with the constant yelling and cursing, making it hard to make out what's what.
He's tripping, bro. That nigga be on some other shit, my nigga. Like, straight the fuck talking about my nigga. You really as a kid, you bitch ass nigga. You really as a kid, and you all my kids, nigga. And you still trying to get away with this shit. What do you mean? I'm sitting right here. Every time I see you, I want to slice your neck. You really have to understand what the Bible says, bro. The Bible says, honor your mother and your father for your days are long. I ain't killed you for that reason, bitch.
But a lot of people on social media are saying Orlando needs some serious help, suggesting he should get checked out mentally.
You ever get on a TV show and act like I'm the when you hit me, bitch? You everybody. Whole ass. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And everyone knows that Orlando's known for saying some wild stuff in interviews. So naturally, people are questioning his credibility. Skeptics are out here saying he can't be trusted because of his erratic behavior and all. But what if, just for a second, we entertain the idea that maybe he's speaking facts? Now, look at this. Mainstream media has been real quiet about the whole thing. Raises some eyebrows, right? Could it be because Will Smith's...
And I'm thinking pretty much nobody in the celebrity world that he's talking about, nobody has come out and sued him. Same thing with the other guy, what's that, Jaguar Wright. Ain't nobody came out and sued her. So you would just have to make an educated guess and, vote for all this shit happen to these child stars, and especially Orlando. And he just goes in and out, I guess, in his brain. I'm pretty sure that's pretty messed up. If he's not taking medication, he should, just to balance it all out and make it clear. But let's go back to the video.
Beloved actor, and nobody wants to believe he's capable of such grimy stuff? Or is there something darker going on behind the scenes, like hush money and powerful PR moves? But check it. Some fans are riding hard for Orlando, saying he's telling the truth. One fan said they want him to sound crazy. Obviously, he has experienced some sort of trauma. The signs are there just to find the truth in what he's saying. Another one's like, exactly why he won't speak out on JADA. She knows too much. He'd been weird with his own kids too. No one like Orlando has any reason to lie. This is so sad. And I am not claiming to know what happened because I don't. But I cannot stand when people just say he's on drugs as if that debunks what someone says. You do realize that most drug addicts are drugs addicts because they suffered from serious trauma in their lives that is too hard to cope with? If anything, him being an addict makes his statements more feasible. Not to mention, he was a child star from a very young age, and we all know how that works. How many of them have to go insane before you realize there is a reason why? And it's not just the pressures of fame bullshit excuse the media gives. It is SA at a young age. But check it, there's another layer to this, the debate about Orlando's mental health. His interviews paint a worrying picture of a dude dealing with some heavy stuff, maybe even substance abuse. Folks are speculating about what led him down this dark path. Did his messed up experiences in the industry mess him up? Orlando isn't the first to call out Will Smith for some shady stuff. Rumors have been swirling for years, dragging both Will and Diddy into the mix. And y'all remember those weird parties Will and JADA were hosting, right? The ones with younger dudes leaving screaming? Jaguar Wright spilled the tea, saying she saw some wild stuff at their crib during these mentorship sessions. Will and JADA have been putting on this front like they're the perfect couple, but behind closed doors, total mess. JADA straight up spilled the tea, saying they've been living separate lives since 2016. Can you even imagine growing up in that kind of environment? It's no wonder Jaden's been having a rough time. Sources close to the family say Jaden and Willow have been hit hard by their parents' drama. They've been keeping up this facade for years, acting like everything's all good when it's anything but. Things got so bad that Jaden straight up asked for emancipation on his 15th birthday. And JADA, well, she didn't exactly put up a fight. Some say she might have even been low-key okay with it, because hey, more space for their fetishes. But hold up, it's not just Will catching heat. JADA's got her own skeletons in the closet. After 7 years of living apart, she dropped the bombshell that they split back in 2016. But here's the kicker. They're not rushing into divorce. Nah. They're all about that life partnership vibe. According to JADA, it's all about deep healing and figuring out what works for them. And remember that Oscar slap drama? Yeah, that went down while they were still technically separated. And here's where it gets even juicier. JADA never even wanted to get hitched in the first place. She spilled the beans on Red Table Talk, saying she was practically forced into it by her mom. And get this, she only said, "I do."
Wow, she was forced into it by her mom. I mean, I guess the mom saw potential. She could rub heads with other Hollywood men and probably catch up one. Ain't that a bitch? Damn. Always the family putting you in a difficult situation. You have to follow through. Let's go back to the audio.
Because Tupac, her true love, was taken from her too soon. Now, let's talk about that whole entanglement mess with August Alsina. The guy who happened to be their kid's friend? Yeah, that went down, and it got messy real quick. Turns out Jaden was right there in the mix when it all went down. And if that's not enough drama for you, how about Jada's bombshell confession? She dropped the bomb that she cheated on Will with August. But here's the twist. Was it all just a distraction from another scandalous relationship? And then there's August, seemingly coming out on VH1's The Surreal Life.
If you're thinking of selling your home soon, you don't want to miss out on this. Not only will our team buy your home fast,
Scandalous relationship, and then there's August, seemingly coming out on VH1's The Surreal Life, introducing his alleged boyfriend to the world. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots, especially with Jaden's past talk about being fluid in the bedroom. Add in those cozy embraces and declarations of love, and it's like the Smiths might have a whole lot more secrets than we ever imagined. So here's the scoop. Rumor has it, there might just be something brewing between Will and Diddy. Yeah, you heard me right. People are dropping hints that they're keeping things on the down low. You know Diddy, the master behind everything that goes wrong in the industry. There's an underground freak-off going down. Diddy's right there, and apparently Will was right next to him the whole time, too. Imagine this. Diddy and the Fresh Prince himself allegedly throwing these undercover gay parties. And guess who spilled the tea on these VIP shindigs? Diddy's own security team. But what's the deal with Jada? If all this is true, why's she still riding with Will? And then there's the industry insiders dishing out the dirt on Will's real deal. Alexis Arquette called him out, claiming Jada's just a cover-up while he's out there living his truth. When Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked into him, then I will listen to them, Arquette wrote in a since-deleted Facebook post. Will threw a fit on the set of 6 Degrees of Separation when he was required by the scene to kiss Anthony Rapp. He persuaded the director to shoot the back of his head in frame, blocking the non-existent lip lock entirely. Him. Gays have enemies. They lurk in gilded closets. Outing is healthy. You are either with or against us. You decide. Today, Tasha K just dropped this mind-blowing interview, teasing that she's got the inside scoop straight from the source. A close friend or assistant of Will Smith who's been in the mix for ages. And let me tell you, the tea is piping hot. So, apparently, Dwayne Martin and Will Smith might be more than just pals. Rumor has it, Will coughed up some serious cash to keep their friendship on the down low. But wait, there's more. This insider is spilling some wild stuff about Dwayne supposedly getting into some scandalous antics with Will Smith.
So, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder. It was murder in there.
This insider is also throwing some major shade at Jada, hinting at some pretty scandalous details about her preferences, if you catch my drift. But guess what? There's even more drama in this whole saga. Trisha Paytas, yeah, she's been dropping bombs left and right about Will Smith, allegedly claiming he was involved in some shady stuff with her male dancers.
How about worrying about your fucking cheating husband fucking my male dancers, when they didn't want to? How about that?
And Jaguar Wright just threw some major shade Will's way. She's straight up calling him out for being a total creep, alleging that young dudes have been fleeing from his mentorship program like it's the end of the world. According to Jaguar, Will has been getting involved in some seriously shady affairs with young men in the industry under the guise of mentoring them. And guess what? Diddy's name keeps popping up in this mess too.
Yeah.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house fucking. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Hey man.
And that was they kid's friend.
Yeah.
Who believe that shit is real by any means with all of that?
It makes it tough to believe.
With all of that. When they was busy partying with the Martins, then they switched over from the Martins to Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez, and guess what? Don't nobody want to admit that they a victim, so they pretend to be friends.
Diddy's got a history of messing around with younger guys, and he even had the feds sniffing around him at one point. Now, with all the lawsuits lawsuits against him, it's like Jaguar's allegations are getting more validation by the day. Cassie, in her lawsuit, spilled some serious tea, claiming that Diddy supplied her and an escort with substances galore during their encounters, even recording them like some twisted project. Yeah, it's as messed up as it sounds. Jaguar's pulling back the curtain on the Smith household, painting a picture that's far from the perfect family facade we all know. Behind closed doors, there are secret parties, shady characters coming and going, and whispers of some seriously sketchy stuff happening. And their poor kids, they're smack dab in the middle of it all. Some say he's following in his dad's footsteps, while others think he's just trying to navigate through the chaos on his own. But here's where things get really intense. Jaguar's not holding back when it comes to Jada's parenting skills. She's accusing Jada of turning a blind eye to what's going on with Jaden, despite knowing the truth.
Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
You was an alright actress, you a terrible wife, you a bad mother. You's a character who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Yeah, in that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
But wait, there's more.
He said everything but the thing that was important. People were
More.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith, Jaden, he Bashir and he Neat Mills, and you know it, Bilal. Now I don't give no how far in the desert you run. You'll go from a Philly nigga to a sand, but they'll still get you.
He's Philly though, Jay. It's Philly.
You know, he Meek Milk. As far as I'm concerned, he Meek Milk. I ain't calling him Mill no more. That's milk. That's Meek Milk. Add it to the honeycomb. You got a meal.
She's also confirming all the Dwayne Martin rumors.
So you believe the Dwayne Martin story that could happen?
Of course. Everybody know this shit. Everybody knew they was just ain't nobody know Dwayne was folding him over like that, taking him to Pound Town. And all these black running around marrying these, sitting there convincing other women to go chase a fag. Go get you. Look at my isn't he? Can you imagine if these told the truth about their relationships? I want you to meet my husband. He a fag.
Now, word on the street is that Will Smith and Diddy might be more than just buddies. They could be part of some exclusive club or situationship. And let me tell you, if there's one guy in Hollywood who's been dogged by gay rumors for ages, it's Diddy. Like, seriously. The down low whispers have been following him around for years. Wendy Williams? Oh, she's been stirring that pot since the 90s, unapologetically calling out Diddy for everything from his extensive baby daddy list to his fashion choices. And did she back down? Not a chance. Diddy fired back, claiming he'd make everyone gay and happy under his reign. But here's where it gets juicy. It's not just internet trolls stirring up drama. Nope, it's folks who've actually rubbed shoulders with Diddy and Will. One of Diddy's former bodyguards spilled some serious tea about intimate moments between Diddy and another rapper.
This rapper and him, they all in the room together.
You know what adds fuel to the fire? Will's rap background. The man's got not one, not two, but 4 Grammy Awards in rap categories. So when that bodyguard hinted at Diddy getting cozy with a rapper, all eyes turned to Will. But wait, there's more. Gene Deal, always ready to spill the tea, stepped back into the spotlight with some serious allegations about Will and Diddy's alleged situationship. He's been relentless, exposing every detail like it's nobody's business.
Cassie wasn't the only one who wanted, or she didn't want it, but Cassie, who searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black, not only for herself, but for somebody else who we all know that was in the room with her. So if he want to see it, and he want her to